Good morning to all my dear students. So today we are going to start practice set 1.2. In practice set 1.2 we are going to learn the comparison of the rational and irrational number. So now comparison means what? So comparison is nothing but deciding which number is greater than which one. It means we have to decide which number is smaller one and which is the greater one, whether the given pair of the number they are equal or not. So now all of you know that for the comparison we use these three symbols, that is nothing but greater than, smaller than and equal to sign. So now here, so what you have to do? Whenever the numbers are given, so you have to observe whether those numbers are integer or those numbers are fraction. So now suppose those numbers are integer. So in integers you have to identify whether they are both the pairs are positive or not. Because if the positive numbers are there, both the given numbers, if they are positive, then on the number line towards the right hand side, whichever the numbers are there, they all are the greater one, all are the bigger numbers, and the numbers which are present on the number line on the left hand side, those all the numbers are the smaller number. Now for example, suppose we are going to see the example number 1 from the practice set. So it is what given, -7 and -2. So now see here, -7 and -2, this is the first pair of the number. So in this pair you have to just see their sign. So both the numbers are negative numbers. So in negative numbers, the number which is near to 0 on the number line, that number is the bigger one. So if you are going to observe this number line, in this number line, which number is near to the 0? So -2 is nothing but near to the 0. It means what? On the number line, -2 come first on the left hand side, and then -7 is somewhere, it will become here. So it means what? -2 is near to the 0 on the number line. So in negative numbers, -2 is bigger than -7. So here we are going to give the greater number sign towards the 2, and the 7 is the smaller one. Just keep in mind, in negative numbers, जो number 0 के पास होता है, that number is the bigger one. Now second sum 0 and -9 upon 5. So now here see 0 and -9 upon 5. So here -9 upon 5, it is on the left hand side and 0 is on the right hand side. So right hand side numbers are always the bigger one. So that's why 0 is the positive integers, while the -9 upon 5 is the negative integer. So that's why 0 is the bigger than the -9 upon 5. Now third one. So third one is what? 8 upon 7, comma, and second number is nothing but 0. Now if you check the sign, the both numbers are the positive number. So why? If both are the positive numbers, so here which number come first? 8 upon 7 come first. So 8 upon 7 is the positive number. Now suppose we are going to take the third example. So 8 upon 7 and 0, both numbers are the positive number. So 0 on the number line, 0 is on the right hand side and the 8 will come after the 0. So it means what? The 8 upon 7 is bigger than the 0. Why the 8 upon 7? It is a fraction, but still it is bigger one, because last time you did this number line, all of you draw the number line, and on that number line all of you show the rational number. So see here, 8 upon 7, agar if we want to show that one, so it means what? They will come after the 0 somewhere here, because the 1 unit we are going to make the 7 part. In that 7 part, after 1 the 8 upon 7 will be come. So that's why 8 upon 7 means first 0 will come and then the 8 upon 7 come. So that's why 8 upon 7 is bigger than the 0. Now the next is what? -5 upon 4 and 1 upon 4. So now here -5 upon 4. So now see, if you observe both the numbers, so here both the numbers are nothing but the rational numbers. Both numbers are the fraction, and here one is integer, one is fraction. So it is easy to decide. But now whenever both the given pair of the numbers, if they are the fraction, दोनों rational numbers है, तो you have to observe their denominator, and then if denominator is equal, so you have to just observe the numerator, and whichever the numerator is bigger one, that number is the bigger one. So now now here in this example the denominator is same, and that is the 444. So now just check the numerator. The first fraction numerator is -5 and second one is the 1. So -5 and -1, which number is bigger? 1 is positive number and -5 is the negative number. So always positive numbers is bigger than the negative number. So -1 is the bigger. So here we are going to see that the rational numbers 1/4 is bigger than -5/4. Now next we are going to see fifth sum. The same here again the pair is given is nothing but the fraction. It is a rational number. So now which is the, now observe the denominator. Denominator is equal, yes, denominator is equal, and it is what? 29. So now we are going to observe the numerator. So first fraction numerator is 14 and second one is 141. So in between both, which is the bigger one? 141 is the bigger number. So that's why the greater than sign is towards the 141, and that's why the 141 is the bigger rational number. Now we are going to see sixth sum. So sixth sum is nothing but what? 17/20 and -13/20. So now see here, denominator fraction है, observe denominator, yes, it is equal, that is 20. So now the numerator, it is -17 and -13. So here -17 and -13. So now think about the number line. On the number line, which number will come first? -13 will come first or -17 will come first? So obviously after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 will come first. So it means what? -13 will come first and then 17 come. So that's why the in negative numbers -13 is bigger than -17. So we gave the greater than sign to the -13/20. So this rational number is the bigger one. Now the seventh sum. So now here seventh sum is what given? 15/12 and 7/16. So now if we observe the denominator, so denominator is equal? No, it is not equal. So first our duty, we have to make the denominator equal, and when we make the denominator equal, so then after that we have to observe the numerator and then we have to decide the greater rational number. So to make the denominator equal, there are two methods. First you can find out 12 and 16 common factors and multiply by that number. Yeah, you can find out their LCM. Yeah, second one is what? Just do the cross multiplication of the denominator. So now what you have to do, the first fraction we are going to multiply the second fraction denominator, and second fraction we are going to multiply by first फ्रैक्शन डिनोमिनेटर. मतलब ये जो नंबर है इस नंबर को हम 12 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, और ये जो फर्स्ट नंबर है दैट नंबर वी आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई बाय 16. सो वी विल गेट द टू इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन. सो नाउ हियर 15/12, this fraction we multiply by the 16. So when we multiply by 16, the 15 into 16 240, 12 into 16 we are getting 192. See here that multiplication I did here. So here it means what? 15/12 is nothing but equivalent to the 240/192. And same second fraction, that is 7/16 we are going to multiply by the 12. मतलब क्या करना है? डिनोमिनेटर इक्वल करने के लिए हमें दोनों फ्रैक्शन के उनके डिनोमिनेटर से मल्टीप्लाई करने. सो हियर 7 into 12 and 16 into 12. So 12 sevens are 84 and 16 into 12. Here I did that multiplication. So it is nothing but 192. So we get the equivalent fraction of 7/16 is nothing but 84/192. Done. So now that again these two equivalent fraction we write down here. So now we get the here 12/16 denominator, but now here denominator is what? 192 and 192. So now denominator we made the equal. So now observe the numerator. So 240 number is the bigger than the 84. So the greater number sign is towards the 240. But 240 and 192 is the fraction. It is a equivalent fraction to which one? 15/12. So we wrote 240/192 की जगह हमने कौन लिखा? 15/12. and 84 and 192 is for 17/16. तो ये तो फेस इसकी तरफ है, इसलिए वहाँ पे हम ग्रेटर देन साइन दिया. नाउ हियर डाउनस्टेयर आई डो नॉट हैव द स्पेस, सो आई रोट हियर, बट यू हैव टू राइट डाउन दिस जस्ट बिलो दिस वन. ठीक है. Now this example 8-1 is your homework. So in 8-1 what you have to do, you have to just do the cross multiplication. So first fraction you have to multiply by 4 and second fraction you have to multiply by the 8. So denominator 8 4s are 24. So denominator 8 4s are 32. So denominator you will get the 32. So just observe the numerator and write down your answer. And now more extra sums I will give you for your practice. So please do that one as your homework. And I am going to send the screenshot of this page also. So these sums also you have to write down in your notebook. Thank you.